Grace here with Module 2, Lesson 13's Deep Dive. Today you need your vocabulary notebook and your Journey of a Pioneer book. Today we are going to look at different expressions that are used in our book, Journey of a Pioneer. The author includes expressions in the book that help describe life as a pioneer. We will explore these expressions by acting them out, and we'll draw some pictures to go with a couple as well. In Journey of a Pioneer, let's turn to page 12. On that page, let's look for the expression jumping off and think about what that means. May 4th, 1845. Today we reached our jumping off point, Independence, Missouri. We bought last-minute wagon supplies here and met up with others heading west. What do you think jumping off means? Does it mean we're jumping off like a diving board into a pool? No, it means a starting point. Let's try to plug that in instead of jumping off. Today we reached our starting point, Independence, Missouri. Great, let's look at another one. On page 13, let's look for the expression trains and listen for what that might mean in this book. We split up into groups of wagons called trains. Each train includes men with important skills such as doctors, blacksmiths, and builders. In our train, there's also a girl named Lizzie. She could be my new best friend. Now, when we think of the word train or trains, we might think of like choo-choo, that type of train, or like you're training an animal to do something. What do you think the word trains or the expression trains means here? We've split up into groups of wagons called trains. Yeah, it's a long line of wagons is what we're using trains for here. Why do you think the author puts quotation marks around the phrases on these two pages? And remember, quotation marks are these little guys. Why do you think the author puts those around the phrases? Usually we see those when people are talking. No one was talking on these two pages, so why would the author use those? Well, these words or phrases are called expressions, and authors may place quotation marks around them so the reader knows these words may have a different meaning than usual. With a partner or just by yourself, read through pages 16 through 19 and find other expressions by looking for words and phrases in quotation marks. Pause the video to do that right now. Okay, let's look at pages 16 through 19 and see if there are any other expressions that we can find using quotation marks. Let's look at page 16. June 11th, 1845. We make camp when we find a spot with enough grass and water for the oxen. Oh, I already see one right away. Make camp. Did you find that one when you were reading on your own? Great. Let's keep Let's keep reading. Pa unhitches the oxen and lets them rest. I collect dead sagebrush and dried buffalo dung for the fire and help put up our tent. Ma makes dinner. Tonight we used a tablecloth and candles since it was Pa's birthday. For a minute, it felt a little like home. June 21st, 1845. After dinner, we clear the table, wash dishes, and make beds in the tent. On special nights, Pa and others play their fiddles and harmonicas. We sing and dance under the moon. Most nights, we just want to rest. I count backward to get to sleep. It keeps me from wondering how close the howling animals are. Men take turns sitting watch to protect the camp. I see some more quotation marks. Here they are. Around sitting watch. Did you find that as you read on your own? So we found, what was it? Let's check again. Make camp and sitting watch. What do you think make camp means? Make camp. Let's read that paragraph again. We make camp when we find a spot with enough grass and water for the oxen. What could that mean? Good. It's like they're getting settled in. They're setting up to sleep for the night. And let's see what sitting watch means. Sitting watch. What could that mean? Most nights we just want to rest. I count backward to get to sleep. It keeps me from wondering how close the howling animals are. Men take turns sitting watch to protect the camp. So what might sitting watch mean? Good, it means they're making sure there's no danger nearby. So watching for danger while others are sleeping is what sitting watch means. In your vocabulary notebook, we're going to add those two expressions. So let's write them with quotation marks. We have make camp and sitting watch. So let's write what they mean and then draw a picture of what that might look like. So for make camp, it means to get settled for the night to rest. So you can draw a picture of some people getting settled for the night to rest. And then sitting watch means to look out for danger while others are sleeping. So you can draw a picture to go along with that as well. Once you are done with that, you are done with the deep dive. Thank you for doing your best and have a wonderful rest of the day.